Hello guys, I am Satyam and you are here on our one and all channel Satyam Ideal Learning. And today we will be discussing about pituitary and thyroid gland. They are of endocrine system. Okay, so we are going to discuss about these two glands in detail. One thing that I have not told you in my previous lecture about the pancreas, have you seen when I am telling the difference, there is one thing in common. Pancreas is a gland in which there are different types of cells which perform both endocrine as well as exocrine functions. So pancreas is a gland within which there are different types of cells which perform exocrine and endocrine functions. Okay. Now let's start about the pituitary gland and then we will be going in the thyroid gland. See, pituitary gland at the very first, where it is located and how what is the shape of the pituitary gland. It is a small round gland at the base of the brain. It is located at the base of the brain and it is small and it is round in shape. It is linked with the hypothalamus. Okay, it is linked with the hypothalamus. Now, what is hypothalamus? See, hypothalamus is not considered in the endocrine system. One thing I have to tell you, hypothalamus is not considered in the endocrine system. And this hypothalamus links the nervous system with the endocrine system. Okay, so this hypothalamus links with the nervous system with the endocrine system. Okay, so it is linking the two systems, nervous system and the endocrine system. Okay, this hypothalamus. Now see, so this pituitary gland is linked with the hypothalamus. Hypothalamus secrete hormones that control release of hormone from pituitary gland. So this hypothalamus secrete those hormones which will control the release of hormone from pituitary gland. Clear this thing? So hypothalamus is helping in this way also. Now we are going see, pituitary gland is called the master gland and its important secretions are growth hormone. At the very first guys, hypothalamus also helps in the pituitary gland is releasing some hormones. So hypothalamus helps in the secretion of the hormones from the pituitary gland. And pituitary gland is called the master gland. Why pituitary gland is called the master gland? It is because it is releasing so many hormones. Pituitary gland is releasing so many hormones which are helping in the other endocrine glands. Okay, in the other endocrine glands, in the functioning of the other endocrine glands. So pituitary gland release or secrete some more hormones which help in the functioning of the other endocrine gland. That is why it is known as master gland. And its important secretions are growth hormone. See, growth hormone is the important secretion. Now what does this growth hormone will do? Growth hormone promotes the growth of the muscles and the bones. Okay, so growth hormones promotes the growth of the muscles and bones in the early life. Okay, in the early life when a baby grows into an adult, no, so growth hormones help in this. Now see, excessive secretion of growth hormone results in a condition called gigantism. So gigantism is a condition, and this condition has been formed by the excessive secretion of growth hormone. When there is excessive secretion of growth hormone, then it results in a condition which is called gigantism. Okay, And if the secretion is below than the normal, if the secretion is below than the normal, then see, I have written wrong. Then the growth is stunted. Okay, then the person growth is stunted, and that condition is called dwarfism. Okay, so when the secretion is below than the normal, then the growth is stunted, and the condition it is known as dwarfism. Okay, so there are two conditions, gigantism and dwarfism. Clear this thing, gigantism and dwarfism. Now I am going in the thyroid gland. Before discussing about the thyroid gland, I have to tell you in this pituitary gland that it helps in the production of milk also. It releases some of the hormones which go and helps in the production of milk from the mammary gland. Mammary gland is a kind of gland, and it is releasing, or it is secreting milk. So pituitary gland is secreting some hormones which go into the mammary gland and helps in the secretion of milk. Okay, and pituitary gland also helps in the growth of the thyroid gland and in the functioning of the thyroid gland also. So it controls the growth of the thyroid gland also. Clear this thing? Now we are going to the thyroid gland. Now what is thyroid gland? I am underlining this also, pituitary gland also. Now see, thyroid gland. Thyroid gland is located in throat near larynx and secretes thyroxine, a hormone. Guys, thyroxine is a hormone, and you know the larynx. Larynx is the voice box we have learned in the respiratory system. So thyroid gland is located in throat near the larynx. Okay, near the larynx, and secretes thyroxine. Thyroxine is a hormone which is secreted by thyroid gland. Clear? Now see, this hormone controls general metabolic functioning of body, especially the rate at which energy is produced and oxygen consumed. Before moving this point, now what is thyroxine? I have told you that it is a hormone. Okay, so it is a hormone, but it is one more thing. You will search and you will let me know in the comment section. It is a kind of protein. Okay, it is a kind of protein. Now see, I am telling, this hormone controls general metabolic functioning of body. So this thyroxine controls the general metabolic functioning of body, especially the rate at which energy is produced and oxygen consumed. Okay, so it is controlling the general metabolic functioning of the body, as well as the rate at which energy is produced and the oxygen is consumed. It is controlling this thing also. Clear? Now see, excessive secretion of thyroxine is called hyperthyroidism. Okay, and one thing is left, that this hormone also helps in the development and also helps in the growth also. Okay, now see, excessive secretion of thyroxine. If there is excessive secretion of thyroxine, then it is called hyperthyroidism. Hyperthyroidism. Okay, when I split the word hyperthyroidism, it is hyperthyroidism. Okay, you can learn it easily. See, persons suffer high blood pressure and loss of weight. Why persons suffer high blood pressure and loss of weight? See, a person is suffering from loss of weight because in this hyperthyroidism, it raises the metabolic activities. Okay, it raises the metabolic activities, and also when metabolic activities will be raised up, then the fats will break down very fastly. No, So fats will break down very fastly. That is why there is loss of weight. In hyperthyroidism, there is high blood pressure and loss of weight. Clear this thing? Now see, come on, next one. Insufficient of thyroxine. Thyroxine is a hormone. Insufficient of thyroxine is called hypothyroidism. Hypothyroidism. One we have learned hyperthyroidism and next is hypothyroidism. It causes sluggishness. Okay, it causes sluggishness and weight gain. In this condition, hypothyroidism, we gain weight. Okay, we gain weight. In this, the metabolic activities slows down. Clear this thing? So in hyperthyroidism, metabolic activities are raising. In hypothyroidism, metabolic activities are slowing down. Clear? It slows down the metabolic activities. See, I have written also. And the another symptom is the swelling of thyroid gland, and that is called goiter. Okay, that is called goiter. When the iodine deficiency is there in our diet, then also it happens. Goiter also happens at that time also. And I have told you one question about what is thyroxine. So it is iodine containing protein. Okay, it is iodine containing protein. Clear this thing? So we have finished our full thyroid gland and pituitary gland. So bye bye. We will meet in the next time very soon. Thank you.